Baseball isn't just about homers, strikeouts, and highlight reels. It's about the fans, too. And honestly, sometimes the funniest plays don't even happen on the field. You got people diving into bushes, spilling fries everywhere, or trying to snag a ball with a popcorn bucket. It's the real entertainment right there. Today, we're breaking down the craziest, funniest, and most unforgettable fan moments you'll ever see. This is the ultimate fan bloopers explained. Grab your snacks and keep your hat on tight. Let's roll through some pure comedy from the stands. Number 1, leave the fries, give me the ball. Picture this. Stadium's buzzing, Dodgers are on the field, and two fans in matching Dodgers jerseys are sitting side by side, ready for action. Suddenly, a foul ball rockets into the crowd and chaos breaks loose. 5 different hands shoot up at once, all desperate to grab it. But here's the star of the show, a guy with fries in one hand who decides it's a brilliant idea to go for the ball anyway. Big mistake. One dramatic swoop, the fries go flying like confetti at a wedding. Ketchup, salt, maybe even some regret, all gone in a single motion. Stretches, loses balance, and nearly flips onto his own shoulders. Meanwhile, Grandpa on his left takes a shot at the ball but comes up empty. Another fan in the front row even gets a fingertip on it, only to fumble the catch. The ball drops, and the fries guy calmly picks it up from the ground, dusts himself off, puts his hat back on, and grins for a photo. Legendary disaster, iconic recovery. Number 2, I'll do anything to get it. Now, this is where things start to get hilarious. The very first blooper we see is a fan going all in for a baseball. He doesn't just lean over the railing or reach out his glove. No, this guy launches himself right into the bushes like he's diving for Olympic gold. The best part, he doesn't even come up with the ball. To make it even funnier, he's rocking sunglasses, which makes it look like he thought he had the style and the skill. The ball said otherwise. That's the thing about being a fan. You dream of that magical catch, but most of the time it just doesn't go your way. Number 3, fans playing 2. Then comes the clip that shows why knowing the rules matters. A fan in the crowd touches a live fair ball while the play's still happening. The announcers explain that because the ball hasn't gone out of play yet, it was still alive. One touch gave the runner an extra base. It's a perfect mix of comedy and chaos. Fans just can't resist getting involved, even if it means changing the game for real. Number 4, old man is a true athlete. This one has to be a fan favorite blooper. The old man in the stands stretches out with all the energy he's got, going full superhero mode for his age. The ball comes flying in, it's a home run, and somehow he makes the one-handed grab with his glove. The crowd around him erupts, and the woman next to him cheers like he just won the World Series. And then, in the most classic move, he tosses the ball back into the field, smiling as the crowd keeps celebrating him. Number 5, ball snatching and close calls. Catching a ball at a baseball game is supposed to be magical. Sometimes it just turns into an argument. One clip shows a female fan ready to make the big grab, only for another person to swoop in and snatch it away. Commentary makes it clear. The guy who took it acted like, "It's my ball, come on, dude." And honestly, we've all seen that moment where excitement turns into entitlement. Number 6, unlucky catcher. Then there's the unlucky fan who doesn't even get the thrill of a catch. Just a painful shot. The ball smacks him right in the leg or seat, and instead of cheering, he's wincing while the crowd can't help but laugh. Number 7, water bottle fan blooper. Here's a fan moment that had the whole stadium cracking up. This guy's absolutely jacked, like he probably lives in the gym. The one thing standing in his way, stubborn water bottle cap. Twist, he yanks, he gives it everything, but the cap just won't budge. The crowd can see his struggle, and the commentator chimes in with a perfect, "Oh, come on." He even tries tucking the bottle into his pocket, using his jeans for grip, but still no luck. Muscles everywhere, but zero victory. Sometimes strength just doesn't beat plastic. Number 8, Oakland dugout blooper. Over at the Oakland Athletics dugout, the players decided to have a little fun with the kids sitting just behind them. Now, you know how kids will reach out for anything tossed their way. Well, the A's took that to another level. They started tossing baseballs tied up with thread, reeling them back at the last second like bait on a fishing line. One kid gave it everything. Arm stretched all the way out, but still came up empty. The dugout roared with laughter. Classic fan blooper moment where the players pulled the prank and had the last laugh. Number 9, Atlanta pitcher blooper. Now, this one has to be one of the funniest fan bloopers out there. During an Atlanta versus Philly game, the Atlanta pitcher takes the mound with a stance so unusual it's almost mythical. Tightens up, arms stretched wide like a dragon spreading its wings, just a split second away from breathing fire. It's serious for him, but the crowd behind the batter sees comedy gold. In unison, fans start copying the exact same pose. Arms flare out like dragons, ready to yell, "Dracarys!" Doing everything they can to distract them. The eruption of laughter that followed, pure brilliance. Fans 1, pitcher 0. Number 10, catcher fan blooper. Here's one that had everyone laughing from the field to the stands. The catcher makes an absolutely scintillating grab, one of those quick, sharp catches that gets the crowd buzzing. Full of energy, runs over toward the stands to share the moment with a young fan who's there with his glove out. ready for a dream catch of his own. The catcher hands him the ball, gives a quick cheer, and jogs off like a hero of the moment. Here's the twist. After a couple of steps, he suddenly realizes, wait, that's the actual game ball. He spins around, sheepishly takes it back from the smiling fan, and lobs it back onto the field. Commentators lose it. The crowd cracks up, and the kid, he still gets a priceless story out of it. A perfect fan blooper, part wholesome, part hilarious, and all unforgettable. Number 11, popcorn catch blooper. Picture this. Big game, but not a packed house. Scattered fans sitting across the stands. Camera pans up just as a high-flying baseball is soaring down, and the commentators switch to slow motion to savor every second. Several fans are stretching out their hands, ready to snag it. But one guy in a bright yellow shirt thinks outside the box. Instead of reaching with his hand, he lifts his bag of popcorn like it's a glove. The angle? Absolutely perfect. The result? The ball drops in, popcorn explodes everywhere, and kernels rain across his face. Pure comedy gold. You might want to rewatch that in slow-mo one more time. Number 12, apple pie fan dive. Pre-game festivities always bring out the wild side of fans. This one might top them all. One guy strolls in holding an apple pie, clearly proud of his snack. Then a free ball arcs into the crowd, and for some reason, he thinks he's the hero destined to catch it. He tosses the pie up for balance, dives like he's in the World Series, and completely misses. The ball drops behind him, the sunglasses fly off, and his beloved pie takes a tumble. Luckily, it doesn't explode in his face, but the whole section cracks up. Wild, crazy, and unforgettable. Number 13, glove trade blooper. Some fan moments are just pure wholesome, and this one is exactly that. The batter rips a shot into the stands, but instead of just tossing another ball, someone in the Detroit dugout throws up a player's glove from the bench. The young girl ends up with it, grinning from ear to ear, but here's the twist. The player spots her and makes a little deal. He gestures, "Give me the glove back and I'll trade you for a free ball." She happily agrees, makes the swap, and walks away with the souvenir. The crowd claps and cheers, loving every second of it. Number 14, wrestling with a plastic bag. Pure comedy unfolds in the stands when an old man finds himself wrestling inside a giant plastic bag. Don't worry, he's not trapped. It sure looks like it as he flails around trying to get out. To make it even funnier, right behind him, a couple's locked in on an adorable selfie moment, totally unaware of the chaos. The commentator drops the perfect line. "Honey, can I get some help out here?" The man even loses his cat mid-battle. Hopefully someone came to his rescue after the laughs. Number 15, dives in the stand. Then comes a classic pitfall. The fan goes for the ball, but instead of glory, he tumbles over the seats, completely vanishes for a second, and then pops back up like nothing happened. It's cartoonish, almost like he fell into another dimension before reappearing in the real world. That's what makes fan bloopers so great. They turn ordinary people into slapstick stars in front of a stadium full of eyes. And that's a wrap on the ultimate fan bloopers. Proof that the crowd can be just as wild as the game itself. Popcorn showers to plastic bag wrestling to one-handed grabs. You never know what you'll see in the stands. That's what makes baseball so fun. You get the game, you get a show in the seats. If you had a laugh with us, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your favorite fan blooper in the comments. Until next time, keep cheering loud, laughing harder, and keep loving this game.